to the Max Theory Podcast.
Yo fellas, what's happening? It's Josh and Jesse from Max Theory, and today we've got a new topic for you. So we're going to discuss the pros and cons of being single and in a relationship. So Jesse, what do you think, number one, is a better way of life for men in 2021? What kind of lifestyle is best for most guys watching this right now?
Okay, well, personally, I feel like the best type of lifestyle right now is to basically go off of your instincts. So do you feel like you've met enough women in your life where you could have decided like who you like and who you dislike, you know? I feel like a lot of guys end up picking from scarcity because they're not able to attract the women that they really do like. So they end up staying with someone that they don't like, and then after they're miserable their whole lives. I feel like you have to develop the mindset and develop your skill power to be able to differentiate the type of women that you meet, whether you like them and you really get along with them or not. So it's very important to be able to develop your skills in your interactions with women. Now, the answer to my question is all depends on you. All depends on you. If you feel like you're ready and that's what you want for yourself in your life, then you could completely go in a relationship and stay with that woman and enjoy your lifestyle with her. Now, it's going to be a more secure lifestyle. It's going to be like, you know, like you're going to have like that love at your house. You're going to be like able to come home and have a woman appreciate you, be there with you, support you, hopefully if it's the right relationship, and basically have a comfort cushion to come back and lay on. Now, if in singlehood, you always have a different adventure. So for you, like sometimes like you just go about your business. You don't have to be meeting women all the time. You could go about your business, but like in a different way, you know? You don't have like that comfort cushion now anymore. You have like that adventurous like adrenaline rush that you don't know what's gonna happen. You're going and venturing into the unknown. And you know, like I feel like it's you know, there's pros and cons to both. And if you want to live a more adventurous, like crazy lifestyle where you don't know what's happening next, then obviously singlehood is for you. If you want love and comfort in your life, and that's the most important thing for you, then being with a woman or man, whichever way you roll, is going to work for you.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well explained. And they're just completely two different lifestyles. Like my last relationship was what? Like, who knows, 8 months ago.
Yeah.
And my life now, which is it's just so different. You can't compare the two of them. But, you know, I feel there's pros and cons to both. Okay, so let's say you're like a sportsman. A lot of sportsmen get advised to settle down young because it's like you can just focus on other things. So I felt like when I was in a relationship, my full focus, like that was taken care of. Like you just make her happy, do what you need to do, but you spend a lot less energy on women. You think about women a lot less. Obviously you're thinking about your girl, but you've got more energy to think about business. But I feel like, you know, we still think about, you know, you can still be single and think about business a lot, but I feel like...
well, basically that's us. Like, basically we're out here, all we're thinking is business all the time.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes,
true.
you know, going out and meeting women that's, like, interesting women is obviously, like, a part of a man's lifestyle, normal lifestyle. But, like, the thing is that people, sometimes they have a certain need for something, and then after they have their priorities straight. So I feel like the way that we operate, like running our events and like doing our thing and taking our promotion seriously and not going to see girls on those days, not like setting up any type of dates, like, you know, like not doing like, you know, just going about our business, you know, is like, it's like sometimes like it's obviously the most important thing, because then after it goes to show that, you know, like we're not the type of people that are going after just, you know, just women, you know, like we have our business first and then women come after that. And, you know, like that's a very important thing in being single. So if you're going to be single and you don't know how to control yourself and you're always chasing the women all of the time, then I don't feel like it's a good idea for you to do that. I feel like then you should be with a woman, because like the most important thing for you is just like women and validation. If you're looking for that, then, you know, like you have some self-work to do before you even start learning about how to attract women in general, and like So like I feel like you have to have your priorities straight, and then the women that you attract come second. Like obviously you like them, you enjoy their company, but your purpose is your number one thing. What are you here on earth to do? Like take that more seriously than just attracting women. Do your thing. Like what you feel is right for you, and what you feel your purpose is in life. Like what does your intuition tell you sometimes when you decided, okay, you know what, I'm supposed to go to the gym today, I want to get in shape. Like I'm supposed to do this business, I'm supposed to work on this business project, but I'm not I'm going to lose sleep and I'm not going to be able to function 100% because I'm with a girl. No, you take your priorities first. You handle your situations first in life. You go about your purpose first, and then after the women come second. And if you're not able to do that, then you shouldn't be single. And you should do whatever makes you work better, whether you work better in a relationship or not. Whatever your purpose is in your life, whatever makes that function better is what you should be doing.
Yeah, that's totally true. And that's where a lot of men fall down, is that they place the women first. Like, the thing is, being single is that you can be selfish and no one can say a damn thing. No one can say a damn thing. But in a relationship, if you're selfish, you're stressed, headaches, you can't be selfish. You always got to think about someone else.
Yeah.
So that's the price. And being single, that's the thing. You can put your purpose first. Like, if you want, you can never see anyone. Like, no one can say anything. But
you know what? Like, that's another thing. So, like a lot of people, for example, they'll think that because they put their purpose first, that's being selfish. But it's actually not being selfish at all. In fact, like, putting your purpose and your life, like what you're supposed to be doing in your life, is not a selfish action. It actually shows that you have a lot of self-love. In your life, you have to love other people. You have to love the planet. You have to have love for the world. But if you don't love yourself first, then you cheat people out of genuine love, because genuine love comes from you loving yourself first and then giving back to the world afterwards, giving your love to the world. And that's how a give and take relationship. So you're not just taking energy, you're giving energy as well. Because you love yourself, you're able to give love, and you're able to receive.
Okay, amazing. Some deep stuff here, gentlemen.
I know, pretty crazy, huh?
And many ladies that are watching as well, deep stuff. All right, so based on that,
man, that's
you recommend, so you think single life is better? You said it depends on the person.
Well, yeah, it depends completely on the person. So I'm not going to stray away from that. But the thing is, it all depends on what your life's purpose is, and as long as you align yourself with your life's purpose, then that's what you should be doing. But don't allow yourselves to get sidetracked. Just because, sometimes I could be saying this, but singlehood aligns completely with your life's purpose, but you're finding an excuse to not go after that and to not be adventurous. You have to be able to know yourself and understand yourself to an extent where you're able to understand that, this is what's actually good for me and this is actually what's not good for me. You have to understand that about yourself. Sometimes your mind will play tricks on you, and the only way to be able to control your mind and to understand yourself is to look more into yourself, start doing meditation if you have to, or whatever you feel is right for you to start to understand yourself better. Just tap into your intuition, and whatever your intuition tells you is what you should be doing.
Okay, so Jesse, someone might be watching,
and
they might be thinking, but what, women are going to cheat anyway, or the relationship is likely, the probable chances that it's not going to last.
Yeah.
What would you say to that person?
Well, I would say that life is all about going on the offensive. I got this tattoo that says, if you risk nothing, then you risk everything. And that basically says that, life is about taking those chances, because, sometimes, the odd case, your woman might cheat on you. But you know what? So what? I've got cheated on before. My friends probably got cheated on before. I'm not sure. Never? Okay, well, I've got cheated on before once. And, that I know of. And in that situation, I was able to bounce back. I was able to be better because, I don't regret any of it because, I took a chance. She fucked up. It's her fault after. And then after, she could go about her life and I go about my life and, fuck it. I'm just moving on, becoming my best self. The mission is always more important than the relationship. Your mission is more important than the relationship. You have to be able to understand that what you are doing in life is what you fall back on. If that is destroyed, then your character is destroyed. You have nothing. But if you are here and you are... Sorry, you're distracting me with that. Your head is nodding crazy.
Wow. Let me go.
Yeah.
Bro, it's wild you said
feel-
that.
yeah.
Like your dream, your like, oh, you said, what do you say?
Yes.
If your vision dies, your character dies.
Yeah,
That's
basically.
crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, the reason I'm here, like, honestly,
Yeah.
you know, if you're anything like me, your purpose and your passions are like the most important thing.
Yeah.
If you give up on your purpose, you might as well
Yeah.
kill yourself. I might as well kill myself.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that's why we're in Mexico. That's why I'm in Mexico anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Doing
Yeah.
these crazy things in Mexico.
I know, it's crazy.
And
things are
I feel
rolling.
like if you're in a relationship, just make sure that your woman is fully down for the purpose. Like
Yeah.
fully
Fully.
ride or die.
Yeah, that is very
Like
important.
ride or
That is
die.
very
Like
important,
people's
yes.
rappers say ride or die, and
Yes.
yeah, she's gonna hold a gun or this and that for me
Yeah.
and do these crazy things for me. But ride or die, if you're not into that, it's still like, you know, she's
Yeah.
gonna grind with me. Like let's say I'm investing in my business and I have to, you know, sleep rough for a couple of weeks or something like that.
Yeah,
is she
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
stay
yeah.
or is she
She's
gonna
there,
go?
she's there,
If you lose your
exactly.
job, is she gonna stay? Is she
Yeah,
gonna go?
that's where picking the right woman is very important. You know,
Exactly.
you're not. You see, a lot of people think that women are going to use them, and there's a lot of women that don't use men as well. You know, like there's a lot of situations where yes, you know, like you'll see that a woman wants you to provide certain things for her, and yes, you know what? I feel like the gentleman thing to do is to like if you take a girl out, you know, like. To pay the meal and this and that. I actually agree, like, you know, like being a gentleman is important. But when a woman is like asking you to, you know, like do all these crazy things, like go, like she's not there and she's not looking towards like what's best interest for you and for your budget and for your goals and for etc., then, you know, like that isn't the right woman for you, you know? So you have to be able to differentiate the women that are using men and the ones that aren't. And there's still a lot of women that don't use men out there, and you just have to find them. You have to be out there. You have to be able to meet a few, you know, like as long the more social you are, the better chances of you that you have of actually finding a woman that's right for you. So, you know, that's why it's important to risk nothing, to risk if you risk nothing, then you risk everything. Because if you don't take those risks in life, then basically what do you really have? What are you really going to gain? You're not going to gain anything. You know, a lot of people, they don't take risks because they're anxious for the future and they're stuck in their past, and they think that their past situations are going to be their future. But every moment is a new moment, and every single time that you're living in the moment, it's this moment every single time, you know? Like you're never living in the past, you're never really living in the future, so you're anxious about nothing, and you're thinking about something that's non-existent. What happens right now is what life is about. And if you don't take the risk now, then you'll never get anything because you're actually losing out on the moment that you have right now. This moment will not come back. Time is still rolling, so it's either you take that risk and you actually decide to live your life, take all those risks, or you decide to basically give life back. And basically, if you're going to keep giving life back, then what are you even here for?
Yeah, big point actually. And technically, getting in a relationship is a huge risk.
Yeah.
Like you're committing to one
It's a
person,
big deal.
you're allowing your heart to be on the line. Like, because the likelihood is you're gonna break up and you're gonna go through that emotional pain, which is very painful.
Yeah.
I've been through it. You know, I'm sure you've been through it.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a nice thing. And the thing is, unless you die together, you know, even regardless, it's gonna happen. So
Yeah.
it's just if you're willing to risk that. That's why some people don't get pets. Because they're like, oh, they're gonna die in 10 years. I don't want to go through that for no
Oh
reason.
man, yeah, that's. I know what you mean, though. Yeah, like there's a lot of people that I've noticed like that act like that too. You know, with the pets, with relationships, with anything. You know, and like the thing is like everything dies, including you. No one is here forever, but you decide whether to come alive in life or to fall or to go to bed and basically dream your dreams instead of living your dreams. You know, and sometimes you know like sometimes it takes a while for you to be able to come up with a plan to realize your dreams, but in the process, you know, like as long as you're working on yourself and going towards something, then you know, like you're improving, you're setting yourself goals, you know, and then once you set yourself goals and to get to the level where you want to be, then after sometimes snap of a finger, the opportunity presents itself, and then after you grab it and you're ready for it, and that's what life is about. It's about cutting through all of those layers of karma and understanding who you're really born to be.
Yeah, and you know, one of my final points, I believe, is, you know, again, you're talking about vision, purpose. You're saying some big words here.
Yeah.
And if you find a woman, if you're single, you're living your life, and then you find a woman that aids your purpose, then I say it's okay to settle down.
Yeah.
If she's gonna make you get to your goal faster, maybe she has skills that you don't have.
Yeah.
She shares the vision. She's excited for you, and you're gonna build something together. Boy, put a ring on that ASAP. Like it's
Yeah.
cool. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you don't, but technically you shouldn't really need anyone. That's the thing. Like, I feel like as men we should be independent, and some guys believe that their women should just be just there. Don't ask any questions. You know, that's like old school thinking. But I think new school, there's nothing wrong with a woman helping you.
Yo, guaranteed. Well, that's what I actually believe a relationship to be. You're both helping each other, and if you're not helping each other, then there shouldn't be any relationship because you can't grow together. You know, that's what life is about. You know, like being able to either grow by yourself or grow with someone. If someone's there and they're not aiding in your growth, they're taking away from your growth. And if someone's taking away from your growth, then you shouldn't be with that person, because the number one goal is always to keep your self-growth number one. Your self-growth is number one, the women are number two. And no matter how much you love somebody, if you're not able to grow, how could you truly, genuinely love somebody? You're not really loving them. You're becoming dependent on a certain chemical that's getting released into your body that's basically a false love. Real love is two people being able to grow together in a harmonious relationship and help each other grow and be content with each other and love each other through all of the storms, all of the wins and all of the losses. That's what a real relationship really is. And if you can't find that, then you shouldn't be settling for less.
That's wild you said that. So anyone who doesn't know me very well, I've been a personal trainer for like four years, coming up to 5 years. And the huge problem was I found there were more weak characters who would give in to the wills of their family members and loved ones, and that would affect their progress in the gym.
Yeah.
So for example, I shouldn't have had that pizza, but my boyfriend really wanted to have a pizza. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck your boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Fuck your boyfriend. What's best for you?
Yeah.
What's best for you? If that person isn't aligned with the vision, you see yourself a size 6, you're now size 14, 16, you're depressed looking at yourself, now you're a size, picture yourself a size 6. Is this person going to help you get there?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of those people are crabs in a bucket. So, and that's the thing. That's where relationships can be bad. If that person is toxic and they're holding you back, but you're too in love to be a man and handle it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the worst case scenario. So
it's really a bad situation. And you know what? Like, that does happen a lot of the time where someone will be with someone else and that person will just, because of their insecurities, want their partner to destroy themselves because they're so attached to the love feeling and they're so needy that they're not able to grow with each other, so they have to take from you. And that's a perfect example of you not being with the right person. If someone is not right for you, then, then after you'll see that you're not able to grow with them. If someone is right for you, you'll be able to grow with them. And that's a very important thing to distinguish before jumping into any type of relationship.
Wow, amazing. Do you know what, Jesse? I think we could talk all day about this topic.
Yeah.
I feel we need to do a part 2 for sure.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah, so,
let's.
Yeah, any questions, let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching if you made it this far.
Yeah.
We'll catch you on the next one.
Oh, yeah, guaranteed. Much love, guys. Much love, eh?
Right,
we appreciate you.
All right, on the next one.